So, welcome back to the rematch of who is the best Iron Warriors player in the north of England.
I was delegated to the bottom tier Raven Guard list for the beginning of Heresy 2.0.
Because as we know, Raven Guard are the worst.
According to the tier lists on the YouTubes, mate, Raven Guard are right at the bottom. Yeah.
So that person that wrote that list might not even think I was being sarcastic.
Those people, there was many of them apparently.
Oh, really?
Yeah, anyway.
I bet they're all Raven Guard players.
For
my genuine thoughts on Iron Warriors, watch the Iron Warrior review.
But we're back to play Iron Warriors versus Iron Warriors.
We are, and what we're going to be doing is using as similar armies as we could to the first edition game that we had.
Yes.
To determine this. That actually didn't turn out to be very similar.
For you.
Yeah.
Because you took a lot of militia.
Well, I did. I wanted some disposable mooks for Heresy 1, and they don't yet exist in Heresy 2.
Shame.
So I'm going to blame it on that if I lose today.
Right, okay.
So
you won't lose, it's fine.
Yeah, so if anyone wants to check out that first game that we played in Heresy 1, it's still on the channel. It's one of the
early videos?
Earlier ones, yeah. So at some point, it's basically the only one that's Iron Warriors. Look for the one with the least views, and it's probably that one. But yeah, do you want to go over your list first, and then I'll go over mine?
Sure thing. So my Warlord, it was a Praetor in the first game, obviously demoted after losing. It's now a Herald with a Thunderhammer in Cataphractic plate.
Yeah.
He's backed up by his mate.
But James, why are we seeing a Cyclone missile launcher and boarding shield Cataphractic?
I mean, what's more heraldic to an Iron Warrior than a boarding shield with an Iron Warrior's skull on it and a Cyclone missile launcher?
Sounds legit. He's just run out of ammo. He just looks cool,
mate.
Yeah. No, he does.
Yeah, I just love him.
One of the highest liked posts on my Instagram is your Siege Breaker.
Yeah, it's just awesome. He's a class guy. Backed up by the Librarian, also in Cataphractic plate, for some sneaky tricks that hopefully we'll show in the video.
Yeah.
And a Primus Medicare, also in Cataphractic plate. So they're my HQ choices. Elites-wise, I have a single Tech Marine with a Cognis Signum and an Augury Scanner. I have 2 Rapier Laser Destroyers.
Yep. Just cause?
Just cause.
Because you know I'll never stop banging on about them, so you...
Yeah, so I was like, fine, I'll take some. I have 3 tactical squads, all in Rhinos, as my troops selection. 2 single sabres with Volkites and their sub-auto cannons. Heavy support-wise, we have a pair now of Arcuses, or Archi.
Archi, is that what the plural is?
No, I'm just making shit up as I go along, mate. Because apparently my list was like 200 odd points cheaper than it was in 1.0, so I get an extra Arcus.
Well, I imagine you also put in the Librarian.
Yeah.
And there was a few tweaks because some things just don't work in Heresy 2, and some things are so much less points, you then get all this breathing room.
Yeah. And then I have 10 Tyrants in a Spartan.
We're not done yet.
There's
no points left.
Yeah, there are 10 Tyrants in a Spartan and 10 Autocannon Havocs.
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah. Right. Sounds like a fairly decent Iron Warrior. That's not...
Yeah, I've got 5 recons with their snipers. Just more stuff, constantly more stuff.
Just doing that to me. So facing off against that is Warsmith Diogenes, who is a Warsmith, obviously, with a Thunderhammer and Mastercrafted.
Mastercrafted, so it looks like a hammer.
Well, it becomes a Thunder Spear in the model. So I've then got a Vigilator and Librarian, because I had some points to spare with all that militia that wasn't there.
True.
I've got 3 squads of 10 Tacticals and Rhinos remaking an appearance. They've all got Shrapnel Bolters.
Yeah.
Which is obviously a new addition to this. Artificer Armour on the Sergeants, Graviton Mauls. Or Graviton Maces, whichever the bottom one is. So because of that, I've got Warsmith. And I've got 3 tactical squads.
With Shrapnel Bolters.
So I'll be running...
Hammer Olympia.
Yes, I will. Almost like we've just gone over Iron Warriors and we both play Iron Warriors. I've then got 2 recon squads of 5 recon Marines.
With Nemesis Bolters.
It's like he's played this game before. I've got 10 veterans with Magna Combi Weapons, Plasma.
Nice.
A Nuncio Vox Vexilla, Augury Scanner. Everyone's got a Chainsword. Sergeant Artificer Armour and Combi Plasma.
Cool.
In a Rhino.
That's what I was looking for.
Yeah. I've got 2 lots of 3 Rapiers, 1 which is Heavy Bolters, 1 which is Las.
Cool.
I've got 5 Dominators, all with Thunderhammers.
So your Heavy bolter rapiers, are they the Aomori specific ones?
You can't take the shrapnel bolts on heavy bolter rapiers because it doesn't list quad heavy bolters.
How does that make you feel?
Really good, because shrapnel cannons are only 24-inch range, so I don't mind. I'd prefer them not to have got the option, so I wasn't forced by my real obsessive compulsive mind to take everything with shrapnel that I could.
Fair.
Yeah, so then I've got 5 Dominators with Thunderhammers. I've then got a squadron of Predators with las cannon sponsors on every single one, Pintle multi-melters, dozer blades, and they've also got their autocannon that they come with. I've got a Sikaran battle tank with hull-mounted shrapnel cannon,
Yeah.
2 las cannons on the sponsons, and that's it. I've then finally got, and this I did actually in our last game have a Sikaran Arcus.
Yes.
But because the Medusas played such a big role in the last game, they were in the militia detachment, so I subbed them out for a Legion Medusa.
Right.
That will be like standing in for that part.
Yeah, cool.
So we can all see basically, it's not something that I've had on the channel before.
I don't think many people use Medusas in 2.0. So
I think they've steeply dropped off in usage. I think everyone must have like accidentally misplaced their models or something. Or something like that.
Yeah, that must be what's happened to them.
Yeah, definitely. So with that, we're going to be playing Tides of Carnage, which is the 7, 5 and 3
for the different
zonal mission. And we'll get into it, I think.
Yeah.
If you like the video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and James is always reminding me to tell everyone to press the bell icon, because apparently that's a thing, because I never do that. If you really like watching this, there is a Patreon link below where you can get yourself a bouncy tray, which you'll see across the game, as well as access to the Discord server, where we're just in there,
chatting,
bantering away. Yeah. Having a great time.
Loving life.
And we'll get into the game.
See you in a bit.
Okay, so this is our... Well, I was going to say our deployment. This is the map that we're playing on today. We're going to be playing the squares, like El Clasico.
Seek and Destroy?
Yeah, Seek and Destroy. Yeah. El Clasico.
El Clasico.
And, yeah, we have got quite a few big buildings about. Me and James are both using Tyrant of the Dodekatheon. So, just looking at the map, you might be able to guess what 2 buildings
are going to get blown up.
Yeah.
It's also Tide of Carnage. So I think we said that before, didn't we? But
yeah, I think so. If not, we're playing Tide of Carnage. So do you want to go over your deployment first, James, since you won the roll-off?
Yes, so I won the roll-off. I set up my Spartan with my Tyrants and characters here, ready to rumble forward, score some points.
All characters?
All characters. It's called a Death Star. The 2 Arcus, a Sabre over here that will definitely immobilise itself on turn 1 and fail the convoy of rhinos. The 2 Rapiers, also cannon Havocs across 2 floors with a Tech Marine. The other Sabre, ready to kill some dudes over there that you deployed, and another tack squad. And then after losing the infiltrate role, my first infiltrate is deployed next to the Havocs in this building.
Yes, because I had got to the prime real estate.
Yes,
first,
you did indeed.
Which was here, facing down somewhere basically that James's autocannons couldn't have an easy target turn 1. Even though I think he's got more than enough to take out a squad of 5 recons.
You would hope so.
If not, this will be a very short game.
Yeah.
Facing that, I've got my Dominators deployed at the front. I was in a massive stage of indecision of where to deploy these, because right at the back, and they're going to spend all game walking up to no man's land. In the building, we all know James is going to make that difficult, dangerous terrain.
Yep, that is true.
So, distraction Carnifex at the front is what I ended up on. I've then got squad of Rapier heavy bolters just asking James to shoot them, because James has such a high opinion of Rapier heavy bolters. And it will just confirm how much you think they're the best unit in the game. If you shoot them, obviously they're just the best unit in the game that you couldn't let them get away with.
I think they're going to be surprisingly good. Because I think they're going to be the same as like a Voltite Kratos it's a lot of output, but it's still not good enough to shoot over a Contemptor.
Well, this is it.
Yeah.
That's my point. It's never that they're the best thing in the game.
It's just the better thing.
You never shoot. Yeah, you never shoot at them. So then, by the end of the game, they get the points back.
I'm going to shoot them with an Arcus turn 1 and kill them.
I've then got my parking lot here. Who says the tank is dead? That's what we said.
That's what we said. Yeah,
but
we've all got all these tanks.
To be fair, we were sort of steered into these lists by
true.
So I've got my Predators here. Just the only thing that's going to be able to see them turn 1 really is James's Sabre,
which will kill them all.
Hopefully not. I've got 2 tactical marine squads in Rhinos with my Praetor just in one of them. Got my Sicaran, my Vet squad with Librarian, tactical marines, Medusa sheltering behind the buildings, and then Las Rapiers. They've got Relentless now. So
do they?
They can actually move out from behind that cover.
I didn't need to set them up there. I will remember this if I ever use Rapiers again.
And then my Vigilator, who, as a Centurion, has Relentless.
Yes.
So we'll sprint out of cover. And, I got my Recon Marines over there, being the third thing to deploy. I've said them, don't worry. Don't worry, I'm a pro at this, James, I'm a pro.
I believe you.
So let's roll to seize. See if I go first. No. Almost seize.
So do you want night fighting?
No.
I really want to say no, but the Raven Guard player for 2.0 says I want night fighting. So I think we have to roll off for it now.
What, do you want it?
Yeah, I want night fighting.
So one of us rolls, you roll. On a 2-up, it's night fighting. I roll
bouncy
then.
Tray.
It's night fighting.
Oh, I need my dice back. It's a Raven Guard weighted one.
So that's over to James's Iron Warriors turn 1. Okay, Iron Warriors turn 1. And we'll start calling it James's turn 1.
Yeah, because that got really confusing in the last video. So we'll start off with some dangerous terrain tests. So this Sabre over here.
Oh yeah, I'm Dodekatheon making that one.
This one?
Yes.
And I'm Dodekathoning that one.
Yeah, I thought, this one was sort of obvious. I had the choice between 2, didn't I?
Yeah, so this is dangerous and difficult terrain. That's dangerous and difficult terrain. And there's no cover save anymore.
Yes.
So, dangerous terrain test for the Sabre.
Ooh. Boo.
I thought it would die. Sabres move some inches. We'll move it 14. Right, so I know it's snub autocannon. Should be about 24-inch range. This Volkite should be some range, 24 maybe.
An amount of range is probably fine.
Yeah, it's going there anyway. These will just sit here because they don't need to move forward.
There's the Rhinos.
The Rhinos. This will move forward 6 inches. It will need a dangerous terrain test. So I'll do that first.
No. Shame.
So I'll move it forward 6 inches. And then I guess the boys will get out.
So you're going to get out all the tyrants?
Yeah, because you've only got Medusa this time.
And we all know Medusas are super scary.
Yeah. So I'll get out the tyrants.
So James has got out his Spartan, and he's ended up within 12 of the Dominators.
That's
do you know
me.
what?
Sorry.
I keep saying the replacement's name. He's not the best. He's like calling the old girlfriend by the new girlfriend's name. So I'm going to call an advance order on these Dominators because we're not scared of any tyrants. They're only AP.
Just go directly towards me.
I have to go towards a part of your unit, don't I? So he's going to go towards you that way.
Yeah.
He's going to stay where he is. He's going to go towards that guy, and we'll get back after all the arguing.
I don't care, that'll be fine.
I'm only advancing just to say that I've advanced, to be honest. There's no tactical play there, James.
Okay.
So, next movement persons?
I don't think I'm moving anything. I'll pivot these slightly in case you get a shot at them. This guy will need a dangerous terrain test. I'm going to pivot him first. Then roll one. Take a couple. So he's
he's just there. Honestly, no other movement.
I don't think there's anything worth moving, to be fair.
Okay.
I'm just going to go into some shooting, if that's right, mate.
Yes.
So we will start with the Arcus here. They're just going to evaporate these guys.
Or attempt. We'll try to.
Not anymore. So they've activated the helicals because they've not moved.
Okay. Which gives them interceptor, skyfire.
night vision, so you can't shroud against them. 5 shots each.
Oh, so you're doing it all at once, yeah?
Well, they're all one unit.
Oh, yeah,
so we've not got 2 separate units. So the Arcus missiles
hitting on 3s,
hitting on 4s.
Oh, is it 4s? Because night fighting into
dark.
So then the re-roll of the 6 misses for twin linked.
Still on 4s. 4, 3 more.
2 more.
Oh, 2
on 4s. So 6 to wounds on 2 up.
2 ups. 6 wounds.
And 6 saves, so I've got 5 ups for being 6 up for behind a barrier, 5 up for being skirmish.
Yes.
Ooh, 2 dead. And you said I can't shroud anyway.
No, but you declared it at the start. So there'll be 2 last cannons that can see.
Yep.
So 4s, no rerolls.
1, and then a 2 up.
Not in the thing. So 1 more.
1 more 5 up. 3 dead total now.
Cool.
A leadership check for them.
But they may not have had all the shooting at them yet. The auto cannon unit are going to shoot into your dominators.
Of course they are.
So they're 48-inch range, I believe. So they're all in range.
Yeah, and you can fire even though it's night fighting.
Yeah.
Because James has a Cognis Signum in the unit.
Yeah, so the Tech Marine will activate his Cognis Signum, which gives them an extra BS, so they're technically BS 6, and night vision. So again, can't shroud this. So these will hit on 2s with a reroll.
Yes.
Onto 6s, and they are snipers as well. So snipers on 6s, I believe.
There's no actual special person in the unit, so it doesn't matter.
Alright.
Yeah, so he's... How many misses? 2 misses?
2 misses so far. So there's no special person. These reroll onto 6s.
1.
So 2s and 6s we're looking for. So we'll get out the 1.
A few more 1s, yeah, on this roll.
However,
How many
that
6s?
is 4 6s. And 5, 11 saves. 4 ends.
Cool. 3 go through. And then 11 normal wounds.
Yes.
7, 10. 11 2 ups. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 3 wounds left in the squad pool.
Nice. We are.
That was fairly effective.
Yeah, good shooting, good shooting. The Rapier Laser Destroyer 1 is going over here.
And so that's into the recon squad that's already been
recons.
fired at.
You can evade this if you really want to. Laser Destroyer, 2 shots, twin linked.
I'm going to return fire with this.
Right, so it's the 2 separate units of Laser Destroyers, so one is shooting,
Yeah,
and the other will shoot.
yeah, right.
So return fire, you will shoot first. Yeah, because return fire is now before I roll dice. The way the reaction works is it doesn't state a point where you roll dice. It just says you declare your reaction, and the reaction does you carry out a return fire reaction. So you do it before I shoot you.
So hopefully if I kill both crew, will that actually stop you from firing?
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Likewise, you can ping me before I shoot you, and I'll hit on 6s.
Well, that's fairly good. So I'm going to assign 1 to each.
Yeah.
Duda. 5 to rend.
So that is both crew dead, because I don't get a cover save because you blew up.
Yes.
So that is the Rapier dead.
Cool. It seems fair and balanced.
Yeah.
Thanks, FAQ.
Now the other one I'll shoot.
Okay.
2 hits, thankfully. 1 wound.
1 cover. He's dead.
Gets the lad's cannon.
So he's just the sergeant left.
And then we'll do the Laser Destroyer array that way as well.
So this is from the Spartan,
yeah,
sideways into the Recon Marine.
Yeah.
Where is everything else going?
Into the Terminators.
Everything into the Terminators.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think can I do everything else into the Terminators?
Yeah, because it's split centre line, isn't it?
Yeah. So Machine Spirit says
no. Machine Spirit says no.
Primary target is them, but everything else, I don't know.
You could definitely do what you're trying to do.
I don't know how
you turn, like how you turn what.
I'll tell you what. The snipers will shoot them first because there's 3 wounds left in the pool. Okay. The snipers into the Terminators.
3 hits, enough for the pool.
1 rend. Onto the guy with 1 wound.
1 and 4 up. He dies.
Cool.
This is the point where I should be declaring my reactions, isn't it? I'm still not played enough game. Actually, this is my second game since they changed it, yeah.
Yeah, so you should be, so...
Yeah. You're going to fire something else at him, so I'll just declare it.
I'm going to shoot all the tyrants at him. Just wait to fire you down.
I'll do it against that.
What are you doing?
I'm going to do evade.
You can't because of their Oculus thing. Which gives them night vision. So you can return fire if you want.
Fine, I'm going to return fire. I do it first.
Yeah, you do, yeah.
So he hits twice.
Hits one. Oh, it's BS5?
Oh, no, he's not.
So it hits one.
So he hits once. He doesn't wound.
Cool. All the practice hours. I might shoot... I was going to shoot this...
Frag? You're going to shoot the frag? Because no one ever shoots the frag.
Yeah, go on.
I mean, I already get my armour save anyway.
I know, that's what I'm thinking. You're
going to roll this twice.
Yeah, roll this twice for the frag. And
hitting
then the
on
bolters,
threes?
So hitting on fours. Yeah, because I've got night vision, so hitting on threes. Not to linked.
So 4 wounds from the first match.
So far.
Do you want me to do them 4? With my luck this game, I get 4 ones. Is it 1-1?
Yeah. Next lot. It's a pinning test as well, by the way, Max.
Thanks, James. Thanks.
I'm knocking these dice everywhere, but just believe me, I've taken out all the misses. Forced to wound. So 4 more.
4 more wounds?
Yeah.
He might just survive this. He does! Yes!
And then the same again with the combi bolters, which should all be within 12.
Oh, Jesus. Jeez, James.
Hey, mate, you're the one who tells me, shoot your bolters, James. I'm always like, bolters are shite.
Will you shut up about it if you kill him now with these combi bolters?
No, because I would have just charged
Reroll in
him.
the misses?
Yeah. No, because I would have just charged him.
But you won't have to.
No, I won't. I'm risky doing no damage to me. 4s. So that was 1, so that was 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
9 wounds. On to the last wound of the Dominator.
And I've got that again from the other half. Oh no, I've not, that's it, yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, bolters, yeah, bolters are amazing, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Now you know the true power of the bolter.
They saved me rolling dice to get into combat. They saved me rolling... No, they didn't. They cost me more dice, because rolling the assault dice would have been less dice to roll.
But the sergeant with 3 attacks and a power fist could have just... and a thunderhammer.
True, he
could have done you in a lot more if you'd assaulted.
He could have maybe killed 1 model, because I would have been toughness 5.
You wouldn't have been.
Biomancy.
Oh, because you're about to do that.
Yeah, I don't need to do that now, but anyway. The autocannon into the front of the front Predator.
Okay, that's from the Sabre.
From the Sabre. So, 2 shots. Hitting on 4s, because it's night time. Twin linked.
1 hit.
Strength.
8. So 9.
Not a thing.
So the 5 equals the armour value, but with rending, which has just gone off.
So it's a pen. Can't kill it though. It's not in the pool.
5 weapon destroyed.
Yeah.
So I've got las cannon.
You get to
las
pick.
cannon. Oh, I get to pick.
You get to pick which weapon destroys.
No way! That's mind blowing. That's mind blowing. So I'm going to pick the. Oh, that's a hard one. Do I pick the strength 9 autocannon?
Or the strength 10 las cannon, or the strength 9 multi-melt.
I'm going to pick the las cannon.
Right. So the Volkite should be a Culverin. Has 5 shots, 3 hits because it's dark, and tanks don't have sensors. Strength 7 with the boost.
So it needs 6s.
So it needs these magic 6s, which I'll get 2 of. I'll 1. So that is a glance. So it's taken another hull point.
Yes, so he's got 1 left.
Excellent.
And I actually should have saved thinking about my reaction from the Dominator.
You could have evaded.
No, I could have fired my pintle multi-melters.
Yes.
Yeah. So that is the end of your turn, unless you want to, I don't know, waste more of our time.
No, I'm chilled. We're good.
Cool. So into Max's turn 1. It's weird saying it in the third person about myself. Over to
Max's movement.
I'm going to start by moving my Rhino up with my Librarian in, and that's going to go 9 and another 5, and then a further 5 inches to here. So yeah, the Rhino goes to there. Next, the Predator Squadron goes forwards to their inevitable death.
Yeah, they do.
And there you go. 7 inches and turn to be in front of the Tyrants and the shooting gallery that is now... Do you know what? They're not even going to do that. They're going to stay there exactly where they fucking are. No, they're not. They're going to reverse even further. The Rhinos are going to pivot. And the Predators are going to reverse even further along the edge of the board so that they can just about do in. Wait. Oh, James, you're killing me, man.
Darkness, mate.
No, I'm just going to say that. So they're going to reverse there in fear of the Tyrant.
Of the Sabre. In utter fear of the
They're going to blow up the Sabre. It's ridiculous.
You can't, because only one of them can shoot it.
Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it.
Got to dodge like a boss.
I can't believe this.
Iron Warriors, thwarted by darkness.
So, James, in pointing out it was just night fighting, has reminded me it was night fighting.
Yeah.
So, I get a couple of guys back here.
Because this can't see in the dark.
No.
It's got a searchlight on
Of course, but no, of course you've got to buy that.
You have to buy it?
I mean, it's too. You can put laser cannons on the thing, but they themselves don't produce any light.
Of course, that would make sense. I mean, not make sense, the other one, be stupid.
Yes, but the Sakarans here, the Arcuses, have searchlights, so could in fact see these recons here.
I have indeed paid for searchlights because I am a moron. But I haven't paid for them on the Spartans, unless it comes on.
No, well, that is excellent news that you paid for the searchlights, because that means my rapiers can see you.
Yes.
So they're going to go round the corner and start a blastering. So my rapiers are going to move round the corner because of James's searchlights now, followed by my Sakaran, who also wants to get in on the action.
Sounds good.
Excellent for me. Excellent for me. And that at least gave me more things to do this turn.
Yeah?
Yeah. So in the shooting phase, we're going to start off exactly there. We're going to start off with the rapiers that are going to fire into the Arcuses, the Archi.
Yeah.
So 2 of them can see. So I hit on 4s because of night fighting, because searchlights don't... They let you know that you're there, but...
Yeah, they don't
make it easier to hit. So they're 4s with twin linked. So that's 3 hits.
Yeah.
Strength 10 for Iron Warriors. The first one does nothing. The second one is a pen.
Yep.
The third one is a pen.
I should have evaded this, but I didn't. So I'll see what you
Well,
do.
I do find it now hard to get it in.
Yeah.
Before someone goes...
Here's the dice roll.
Yeah.
It's up to you. Were you going to let me evade? Because I've got to evade.
I'll let you evade, because it's the obvious thing to do.
So it's 2 evade? You've got...
Two pens.
2 pens. 2 evades. Nope, doesn't matter anyway.
And then, what do they do?
First one.
The first one is a nothing. And the second one is an immobilised. It's AP1.
AP1?
Yeah, for a laser destroyer.
That's pretty good.
Oh no, it's not. It's AP2. Take off a weapon, James.
I will take off the heavy bolter. Oh no, you can't do defensive weapons first. So I will take off this last cannon that I've already taken off, obviously.
Yeah. And next, fire with my Sakaran.
Yes, which I can't now evade.
Yeah, that will fire into your Sakarans.
Yes, but it can only see one of them, I believe.
So, firing my accelerator autocannon. 6 to hits. That's twin linked.
Yep.
Oh, is it more now? So 2 more because an accelerator autocannon is in fact heavy 8 with twin linked. So that's 5 hits. Strength 7 base, so 8 for Iron Warriors. 4 6s, and that's 4 rends.
Yes, so it's still just...
It's still not, yeah, so he's not AP2,
no.
But do you want to take your 4 6-up saves?
Yes.
No. And the additional damage is wasted.
Wrecked. Rickety.
Next, I'm going to fire my lone predator here into your cocky little saber. So
yeah,
I'm not going to evade.
So
you're not going to evade? No. So I'm going to start with the autocannon. I get 2 hits, strength 9, 2 pens.
Yeah.
And the pens do immobilised and stunned.
So it's either got 1 or no hull points left. I'd be interested.
He's got 1 left.
Right, so
I've got a multi-melter.
Yeah.
That's twin linked. That still misses because it's a multi-melter. They always miss. And my las cannon, which misses.
Which weapon did you take off?
The 1 las cannon.
Oh, so it's got 2. Yeah, it's got 2.
Yeah. Got 1 las cannon, a multi-melter left.
Saber.
So finally, I've got 2 things left to do. Got my Medusa that always scatters because it's dark. Oh yes, I do. Thank you, James.
You're welcome, my friend.
Thank you. So I'll do my Medusa first though because that's a blast.
Yes, you have templates.
Yeah, and I actually have a template on me today. It's gonna go there.
So, do I want to react? No. It's surely strength 9.
Not reacting.
Isn't it?
It's strength 9. Yeah.
Ren's on a 6.
Ren's on a 6.
No.
No. So this always scatters, and it goes that way 9, which is the exact length of my template. So it just gets the Spartan. So side armour is ordnance.
Glances.
Yeah.
It's strength 10 on the tank.
Because it's an iron warrior. Yeah, because it's an iron warrior. So
yeah. So I believe I've got like 3 hull points left.
Or more than that.
4 hull points left.
4 hull points left, I think.
Baller.
I don't use Spartan.
I don't use tanks.
Who uses tanks? So I'm going to find my recon squad into James's. The only thing I can actually do in is your tyrants. So I'm going to fire at them because I'm not going to be here next turn if I don't. So firing at James's tyrants, I need to hit on 4s. So I get 2 precision shots.
Ooh, so I'm going to react, obviously, and return fire.
Yeah. Sorry, I skipped that because I knew it was coming.
Yeah. So I actually do this before you. Does this come off? No.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm going to return fire. First thing I'm going to do.
Yeah.
Biomancy. I'm going to try and get +1 strength and toughness.
Yes.
No. And they take D3 wounds. 3 wounds.
With no
we'll
saves.
start over here. Yeah, in Vuntos.
Oh, does it go? Can you put it onto the unit?
Yeah. So 1 takes a wound. And then I'm going to erase the unit from history.
So hitting on 4 or 3s because you've got night vision.
Yes. And killing on 2s.
Yes. Well, I get my cover save, James. I get my cover save.
Yes, you do. Killing on 2s. It's a few ones. 12.
12.
Maybe? I don't know. Just yeah.
So 5 up saves. They're all dead.
Yes.
So onto the real damage dealers, the rapier heavy bolters that will fire into. In lieu of anything else, can you just measure that range for me, please, James? Don't think it'll be in 24. No, it was worth a shot. So they're going to go into the tyrants because they might as well fire as stand there doing nothing. So hitting on 4s. That is not very good. So the re-roll. That's much better. So 5 total misses.
Wound on 3s instead of 4s.
And why are you saying instead of 4s, James?
Because I failed my psychic test, Max.
Because you failed your psychic test. In your proper horrible unit.
Yeah.
So 3s. And 1 has already taken a wound, so you'll have to start allocating it to him.
Nope, I can allocate it to the characters.
Oh, you can. 6, so 10 wounds.
Right.
So, James, do me this favour.
Yeah, I'm going to roll them all on 2 and then allocate them.
Yes.
Right, so I'm going to allocate them through characters, and I've got Feel No Pains, so no characters will die before I move it onto the guy with 1 wound.
Yeah.
1 onto, we'll say, the, I don't care, librarian, and then I've got Feel No Pain. Cool. Nothing. Happy? Is that all right?
Yeah. No, that's cool.
Yeah.
But I didn't want you to roll them all singly.
Yeah, 3 at a time.
Yeah.
And then,
Well, even just more than 3 at a time. Like, it's every single person in that unit has the same save.
Yeah.
So that is the end of my turn.
Cool.
Not much done. Not much done, to be honest. And to be honest, I've blown up the Arcus. So over to your turn, James.
My turn 2. Would you care to roll for night fighting to continue, Maxwell?
It ends?
Yes.
So, go on, James, do your worst. Remember that can't move or shoot because I stunned it.
Yeah. Why'd you do that to me, bud? So these guys are just going to move up slightly.
So that's the Tyrant stomping forward 6 inches.
Yeah, the ones in cover will move 4 inches. A nice blast template shape.
Formation.
Yeah.
Sabres. Taking it easy.
Yeah, don't need to move it really.
Is that it? Is that your movement phase?
Got a 36 inch range on this, plus las cannons. I might move that forward.
So just in range of that one base?
Yeah. Yeah, so that'll do for movement. We'll do some shooting.
Yeah.
So, you said this is snap firing only?
Yeah.
It's going to snap fire at you.
So it's a sabre into the Predators.
Your Predator. So they also cannon 6s with rerolls.
I'm going to return fire against the sabre then.
Cool. So the multi-melter.
Yeah. So multi-melter with twin linked still misses.
So the rerolls on the Sabre's autocannon.
Nothing.
Nope. And then the Volkite. Nothing. That burns one of your actions at least.
Yes.
The autocannons over here are going to shoot your last cannon rapiers.
Okay.
That's so
do that. So 20 shots.
Yep, the Tech Marine's got a Cognis Signum them, so they're BS6.
Yeah. So it's 2s followed by 6s.
Yeah. There's quite a few 1s in there though.
Yeah, was it 4 1s?
5 because I think I tipped one. And then 6s.
Oh, 2 6s.
So 2 more.
So a total of 17 hits.
And then we're looking for toughness.
4.
Toughness 4 on rapiers.
You no longer use the artillery toughness. Everyone is used to this. Now they're toughness 4 now.
So 2s with rending on
6s.
So we have 2 rends on the Iron Warrior skulls, thematically. And then 5, 10, 12 saves.
So 12 saves.
And 2 rends.
Do you mind me just rolling them all?
Fine.
12 saves. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, not that one.
That's fine.
So 4, 2 rends. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 2 rends.
Yeah, I should have.
Is a crewman and a rapier.
Should have precision, shouldn't I?
Yeah.
I remember this. So, what's the wounds on them like now?
On the
Rapiers.
On the las cannon ones,
Yeah.
he's got 2 that you can actually see.
Right. So I will shoot them with snipers.
Okay. So 5 snipers into them.
So these are 3s now,
4 hits.
and then crew, and then as the first.
All onto that crew, is it?
So it doesn't actually matter because it's just 2 saves.
So 2 saves.
Crew first on the thing.
Crew's dead. The rapier sticks around.
Can it shoot still?
There's more in the squad around the corner.
Right. Cool. That's fine. And then the Arcus here should have a 36 inch range.
It should be out now.
Yeah.
Because you measured it to the front
But the
wall.
las cannon can shoot into the. Oh, it's got 2 las cannons technically, hasn't it? So it'll shoot into the Rhino.
Yeah.
3s. Did you want to evade? Because I moved, so I can't helical.
What else have you got to shoot? Tyrants.
The rapier,
No.
tyrants, and the.
No.
Right.
No.
So 2 hits.
2 pens.
Alright, cool.
And I've got a 6 up cover.
Yes.
So 6 up cover, nothing. Surprisingly.
Yeah, 2.
And then, so the 5 and the 2.
Come a 6 and a 3.
Yeah. So it's snap firing and immobilised.
And we'll just try and finish it off with this. Well, this has only got 36-inch range though, hasn't it? From the model, not the gun, is it?
It's from the gun.
Oh, right.
So if you've got, So yeah, you're in.
Cool. So 2 shots, hitting on 3s this time with the twin linked.
And you can't not glance it. So see what it does? So that's 2 pens, non-saved, doesn't explode because it goes to a
6.
immobilised.
So wrecked.
Yeah.
They will need a pinning test, I believe.
So I disembarked with my squad and then I take a pinning check, my librarian's leadership 9. Oh! Horrible.
Beautiful.
Do you know what? I failed since 2.0 started.
It's so hard.
I failed so many pinning checks and leadership checks. More so than anyone else that I think has been on the channel.
It's just, yeah. We're going to try and obliterate some of your
Predators.
There is a window, so you'll get cover, but I'm pretty sure they can all see through the window, but you'll be hulled down. I'm going to shoot my tyrants through the ground floor into the Predator squadron.
Yes, and I actually critically missed that I couldn't evade from them. So I was sort of just like focused on that.
Yeah.
Didn't think about it.
I mean, you returned fire here.
I did, yeah.
He didn't mention about the tyrants, so I guess you knew it when we recorded that bit like 20 minutes ago.
I don't know, let's...
Right. So the tyrants will hit on 3s.
Yep. And then pens, strength 9.
Front armour.
Yeah, you're in my front there, so front armour 13, so you need 4s to glance.
Yep, so usually you get a cover save, but this was blown up in the first turn, so 4s to glance.
Oh, do you know what? I didn't even think about it not giving obscured when you blow it up.
Yeah, so it blocks line of sight normally, but you don't get a cover save from it. I don't understand how that works.
No. So you've got 3 glances and 6 pens on my predators.
They're 4 hull points each.
They're 3 hull points on each predator.
So they're just dead.
Yeah. They're dead, James. And you can't explode them, so they are just there, wrecked.
Moral victory for the sabre.
That is not a moral victory for the sabre.
Moral victory for the sabre, you know. And I'm going to refuse to shoot anything at the heavy bolters and pass the turn. I will not let you get any value out of these.
What, by you wasting shots on them?
Or by you doing any damage.
Into my turn 2. So, my turn 2, and this is looking a hell of a lot different than last time we played. I want to go back to Heresy 1.
So, this is why tanks aren't a thing, because they're just gone.
Yeah. I think that was the right noise that I just made. So, my Vigilator is going to move to the side of the Sikaran and line up James's autocannon squad.
Good call.
Good call. So my tactical squad here have got to do something. I can't go through this building because it's odd. I'll lose a 1/6 of my members moving through the
wrecked building.
So I'm going to go 9, an inch, 3 inch, and an inch to there.
Yeah, that's cool.
So I'm going to get to there. My difficult terrain for going through the predators. My Praetor squad is going to do the same, and it doesn't get immobilised. So he's just going to do exactly the same. But because it's the 14-inch move, I'm going to get just slightly ahead.
Seems legit.
Yeah, it seems like a real good plan. My Rhino down here. This seems like a terrible plan. Who came up with this plan? My Rhino here is going to do the same because I've got to make something happen, and I might as well. I've got to roll some dice for that thing to happen. And I'm going to carry on to on top of these predators and see if I mobilise myself.
Which you do.
No. So next I'm going to start with starting with the shooting phase, my Medusa is going to land a shot on top of James's tyrant. So I fire my Medusa there.
I can't see you.
James, would you like to react?
I'll return fire and try and cast a psychic power, which I do. So they are +1 strength and toughness.
Okay, so you now toughness 5.
Toughness 5.
Strength 10 with your power fist.
Yeah. Strength 11 against vehicles.
So I scatter 9.
Which will miss.
I think it's more straight on than that, but I don't think it's going to matter too much. It gets to about there, and either gets one on the Spartan.
Yeah, sure.
So ordnance on the side does nothing.
It's one of those games.
And James is now toughness 5.
Yay! You're going to heavy bolt them again.
I'm going to find my Vigilator at your autocannon squad. So I hit on 2s, and I rend on 2s, and I'm going to go on your sergeant, because I probably can't see the tech marine.
No, because he's going the stairs.
So a 5
Get a cover save.
Cover?
Nope.
So it nails the sergeant, and then you take a shell shock 1 pinning check. Failed.
So they are pinned.
Yeah. Excellent. So the Sakaran is sort of now freed up.
Yes.
By that pin to fire at the autocannon squad. So that is exactly what he's going to do. So he's 8 shots from the accelerator autocannon, hitting on 3s with rerolls. And these are not the best dice to see on camera. I've got 7 hits. So 7 hits, 2s and 6s will rend, so 1 rend and 4 wounds.
So we'll do the rend onto a bod, is a fine, and 4 wounds onto random bods, 1 dice.
Finally, I'll then shoot a las cannon, same squad. Misses. As is traditional. I've got my rapier teams that are going to fire into the autocannons.
Yep.
In fact, they're already pinned for a turn. So I'm going to fire into... I'm going to find my rapier laser destroyer here into James's... Arcus, yeah.
I will evade.
So the evade comes, I've got 2 hits. The first one is a pen. The second one is a strength 9, 13 is a glance.
Strength 10, aren't you?
Yeah, strength 9 +1 for my Iron Warriors.
So a glance, damn it, and the pen goes through.
Obviously the pen goes through. So it does snap shooting. A little bit of stuff. It does a little bit of stuff. And then I'm going to fire the rapier heavy bolters into James's recon squad, because I really don't like being pinned. Cool. So 3s to hit. I've got 6 rerolls.
Nice.
So yeah, 23 hits. So 23 hits, 3s to wound. 22, 21. 20 wounds. They're all dead, James. They got their points back!
They did.
They got their points back, James. You heard it here first. Rapier heavy bolters, better than a recon squad.
Yeah.
So yeah, over to James's Iron Warriors, turn 3. So the movement of the tyrants continues. Going to move 6 inch down the board. And I'm going to react.
Do you want to react to the sabre instead? Because I can just move it there and you can react to it.
Yeah, I'm going to move and go 6 inch forwards and be done there.
Cool. I'm happy with that.
In fact, I'll move 6 inch forward and be done there.
Also happy with that. Snap shooting. So your Vigilator's not in a unit, is it?
No, he's not.
We have to get 18 inches away to shoot it.
Is that with your sabre?
With the sabre, yeah.
With that 16 inch move on the sabre, I won't count on it this turn.
Sabre will move. Just move to here.
He's within range of the pinned squad at the moment.
That's fine.
Oh, and that are unpinned because it's the end of my last turn.
Yeah.
So they will get to react. This is Spartan moving round.
So try and block off some of the shots on the Arcus. So we will have to las cannon the squad that were pinned.
Yeah.
And then, can I see through that building? I don't think I can see through that building. To see your...
Not like from here to here.
Sakaran, can I?
No, not from there to there.
So I'll do that. Right,
so you...
That's moved.
So what was that? Was that the 50-50 in a squad, or...?
Yeah, so I can shoot a las cannon into your Sakaran, and then the second las cannon will have to go over there because it can't see.
Right.
So that's what I'm going to do.
Were you purposefully making sure it couldn't see something?
Yes, with the second las cannon, yeah.
Yeah. Just to get on what that was, because you very purposefully moved it back a little bit.
Yes, so because the way las cannons work now is you shoot down the centre line. If it can't shoot the main target, the machine spirit lets it twig something else.
So that's where you just made sure that...
Yeah. I think it's got machine spirit, I should probably check.
It does.
Right. So the las cannon's here.
Yeah.
Into the Sakaran.
Yeah.
So it'll be 3s to hit, re-rolling. You didn't want to evade or anything, did you?
Yeah. In fact, what else have you got coming?
The Tyrants.
You've got everything coming.
Yeah, I've got everything.
Yeah, I'm going to evade with that one.
So the Twin Linked, still only one. Let's see what it does. Pens, strength 10.
So the cover save for the building?
Nope, because it's been destroyed.
Oh, it has, hasn't it? So the look out, not
Evades.
the look out, evade. It does evade. Thank you, Hobby Butterflies.
Awesome. And then the other last cannon into your Rhino.
Yeah, with my Warlord in.
Do you want to evade this?
Nah.
So 3s. And auto pen. Pens on 2s.
Yeah, pens on 2s.
And see what the pens do. Kaboom.
It does. It blows up 1, getting no one else but the squad. So that's 11 hits on the squad. So 11 hits on the squad.
2s. That is 9.
8.
8, yeah.
So
is that 11 or is that 12?
8 saves.
That's 11, yeah. 8 saves. 2 dead.
And an emergency disembark in the footprint of the vehicle.
And a pinning test.
Yeah. So they've got Praetor in there. He loves it.
Happy. He's happy as Larry.
So the disembark of the tactical squad puts them here in the footprint of the Rhino.
Yeah, very true.
Luckily, James killed 2 of them on the explodes.
Because I'm a nice guy.
Yeah. So he's just nice like that.
We'll continue shooting over here. So the Arcus is going to snap into the squad that.
Oh, is that what you're doing? Is it?
Yeah.
So where's that going?
Into the squad that are no longer pinned.
So that's these ones here.
So the Arcus launcher, 6s with a reroll.
Yeah.
2 so far. 3 so far.
Jesus. So
it didn't move.
Yeah,
so,
can't do anything about it then.
So 2s.
So 3 dead.
Yeah.
I've got cover saves, I imagine, on at least one of them.
Yeah, you can have cover saves.
So 6 up, 1 of them dead. 3, another one, 2 dead.
This laser rapier into the same unit.
Yep.
This is 3s with reroll.
2 hits.
Could evade this.
I could. I'm in fact going to return fire.
Right.
Oh, let me check my ranges. So I'm going to. I can't. You've got just the autocannon squad here.
So these and the autocannon squad there still get to snap fire.
But he's only snap firing.
No.
I'll let you have it. Go, Phil. 2 hits. 2 evaporated.
That is why this warlord trait is stupid.
It is when there's only one piece of terrain in
haha, your terrain's dead. Well, it'd be the same for me, really, wouldn't it? So.
Well, you've got a second, third. You've got a lot of terrain in your deployment zone.
You wanted the big building.
I've got one. It's a nice building. It's a nice building, James.
It's a lovely building, mate. It's a lovely building. I believe there is 2 autocannons dead, so I'm going to shoot the rest of them at them. 1, 2, 3, 4.
So that's into the librarian squad again. I'm going to evade.
I mean, no, you can't evade, so I don't know why I am.
Yeah, why?
1 hit.
I like how you told me I could have. Like, are you not going to evade versus them? Are you not going to save your evade? Just playing the mind games. Anyone else would call you a cheater, James.
Rens.
Of course it does. Is that the one hit?
Yeah, the one hit rends.
It's just one guy. Oh no, they're all veterans, aren't they?
Oh right, yeah.
So one takes a wound.
Oh yeah, that would have been quite useful.
Yeah, I imagine that would have helped. Right there. Actually, only then everything else that you shot at them doubled them out.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. It's lucky that I just remembered that then.
Yeah, I guess the tyrants will shoot at this unit.
Yeah, I guess.
Do you want to do any reactions?
I'm going to evade.
You can't evade.
Oh, I can't.
You can't
Christ. James, stop taking night vision on everything in your army, you whack bastard. I'm gonna return fire with my shrapnel bolters, James.
Okay, sure.
Oh, you've got fearless, haven't you?
Right, so the tyrants will shoot into the unit.
No, I'm doing my thing first.
Oh yeah,
I'm doing my thing first.
Return.
So the Praetor gets 2 shots. I'm going to Bitter Fury you. I'm going to Bitter Fury.
Sure.
Just because it's not coming from anywhere else, is it? So the Praetor with Bitter Fury hits 4 times. And then I've got 32 shots from the rest of the squad.
Pretty good.
And actually, I've not, because I've got an extra one because I've got Fury of Olympia as well.
Yeah.
So I get 40 shots. So 4 hits from the Praetor. And we'll come back with the results. Fury came to 12 wounds, which was a bad roll. Not even statistical.
Alright, so I'm going to...
Cheers for coming, lads. You've done us proud today.
2 up saves. I'm going to allocate some...
Yeah, just do them all and do them how you want. 2, and then 2 5-ups for your feel no pain.
Oh yeah, I forgot I've got feel no pain. 1.
1 on a random character. Your Siege Tyrant? Your Siege Breaker guy? Not Breaker.
No, not
Siege Master?
Not my Herald, no.
No, your Siege Master guy. The leader of the squad. There's a character so you can allocate to him.
Lol! Yeah, sure. Oh, I'd forgotten about that. Oh, yeah, I'll definitely do that.
So yeah, go on then. Roll your Tyrant shots. How many misses? 3 misses?
4.
4 misses. Wow, you're rolling really badly today, James.
Seems like tyrants are really good the closer you get to your opponent.
3 to him. He's like a reverse version beamer. 16 wounds.
All of them, yeah.
I'm going to start tanking on my sergeant.
Cool. Has he got Artificer?
Yeah, I've got Artificer.
Cool.
1, 2 tanked, 3 tanked, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, he's dead.
Dead on the 8th one.
Yeah, so then there is my Praetor.
Yep. 9. Oh, that doesn't count as cover.
Yeah, re-roll that one. 9. Dead. Oh, I deserve that one. And then the rest of the squad's dead.
So that's 10, and then...
No, that's the rest of the squad. That's 10. And then the rest of the squad's dead because you exploded enough. You exploded... Oh, no, there's 1 left.
There's 1 left.
There's 1 left.
Yeah, there is literally 1 left.
Combi bolters?
No.
Kill him with the bolters, James.
No.
You know you got firing protocols 2 for a reason.
Leadership test.
Are you not going to do the spell on yourself that gives you +1 toughness?
No, because it evaporates.
Right, so the autocannon from James's sabre is going into this rhino.
Twin linked. It is strength 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, so it depends. I can't blow it up.
See what it does. Snap shooting.
Yeah. The Volkite, 3 hits.
Yeah.
Strength 7.
So 2 pens.
Yeah, so it's gone.
So it's wrecked and I just get out, I disembark.
Oh, there's stuff in it?
Yeah, there's dudes in it.
Ah, right.
There's dudes in it. All of my rhinos are dudes in.
Alright, cool, yeah. You can get out if you really want
So
to.
get out 7. So James has now said that's the end of his shooting phase. My squad is disembarked to here. They need a pinning check for getting out of that wrecked vehicle. And my lone duder
needs a leadership test.
Yes, as does my veteran squad here.
Yes, very true.
So the veteran squad loves it. The lone duder.
1 man alone.
Loves it.
Loves it. And the pinning test.
Loves it.
Loves it.
So James.
So I'm going to attempt to multi-charge. So the Terminator is over here. You're going to go into the squad they shot at and left 1 guy left at, and the squad
newly disembarked squad. So I'm going to, with my 1 reaction, Overwatch, because I might as well. because you're going to wipe me out anyway. There's no point holding the line. Regardless, you're going to wipe me out. So I'll Overwatch, and we'll get back with James's saves when I've resolved all the 8 rolls that it takes to resolve a Fury Overwatch. So there's 16 hammer saves for James to make on the glorious Fury of Olympia. So James, roll them and then allocate after.
Starting on the independent characters this time.
Yeah.
And then going through to the normal bottom one lead.
Oh, that's a fair amount of fails.
So 5 fails.
And then you 5 up Feel No Pains.
Yeah, so you're happy with that?
Yeah, because you can just allocate. So 2. So 1 goes on each independent character?
Well,
or how will you do it? However you want to.
1 on the medic, 1 on the librarian.
Right,
yeah. Cool.
And roll your charge distance, sir.
Get some Iron Warriors dice out. Warm up a touch.
Double 6.
This is how the Iron Warrior, they hate it. The hatred has come through. So you'll get to strike first.
Yep. So, going first, I have...
Issue a challenge?
Yes.
Cool.
Yes.
My Herald will accept to regain the honour he lost in the first game.
Oh yeah, is that how it is?
Yeah.
Is that how it is? So, I've got 3 attacks because I've got a Graviton Maul. Graviton Mace? Graviton Mace.
Graviton Maul.
I'm happy to have a Graviton Maul if you let me have it, but I don't think I've got one. So
1 hit.
because your weapon skill bigger than mine.
Yeah.
I wound!
2+. He's happy.
No, you don't. No, you don't, Jim.
I'll figure out how many attacks he's got. I think he's got like 4.
I've got extra close combat weapons, so I have 20 attacks with chainswords. So the first 10...
Forced to hit.
Oh yeah, because your majority weapon skill 4.
So there's a 3 there, but other than that.
So 8 hits
8 so far
to start. The second lot 9, 10, 11, 12 hits. That's convenient. I've got 12 big dice. So force to wound. Oh, they've got shred because they're chainswords, luckily.
Yep.
So that's 5 hits from the first batch.
6 hits from the first batch. 7, 8 in total.
Yeah. Apparently, I've reached the stage of not being able to count. Lucky James has got an education.
We're just going on to the normal guys this time.
Yes.
I'm not going to fail any.
Yeah.
So that's beneficial. So they're good. The challenge, so I get 3 attacks. I don't get 1 for charging. It's a multi-charge. I'll hit on 3s with no rerolls. Just the 1. I'll wound on 2s with no rerolls.
So my sergeant's dead.
Yep. Has to go on this unit.
Yeah.
3s again. 2s.
So
he's dead.
The single remaining tactical guy is squashed.
8.
Yeah, so 17 total attacks. He's been on 4 because James's weapon skill 4. It's a lot of hits.
That is a lot of hits.
It's enough hits to wipe the squad. Specifically because you can't sweep.
This is true.
So James needs 9 2-ups and he gets them.
I forgot about the fear that I do as well, which would have been relevant.
Why have you got fear? Oh, because the Herald.
Yeah, which would have been relevant for your checks, but we forgot about it.
Oh, I think I got like a 4 and a...
Yeah, alright, cool.
A 4 and a marginal, but it, like...
Not marginal enough.
You've now wiped them.
Cool. So I will consolidate some inches.
You consolidated 3. But you were well within.
Yeah.
So, right, that's James's combat phase.
Right.
It's looking dire for the Iron Warriors, and also pretty good for the Iron Warriors.
Because that's how that works.
Yes, and we'll come back with Iron Warriors Max's turn 3. So, in this position now, James is dominating with his Tyrant squad, basically.
Which were terrible in 1.0.
They weren't terribly in 1.0. Let's not do this right now.
Yeah.
So, my only hope really is to attempt to basically stop him denying... He's going to try and deny me in every zone because he's up on attrition and warlord kill. So James doesn't actually need to score a section. So what I'm going to have to do is try and just stop him denying one section of the board. And that comes down to me having the last turn.
Yes.
So I do actually have a chance on the last turn to stop that. What I'm going to try and do is I'm going to disembark my tactical squad from my Rhino here. And they are going to just sort of mill about here this turn. They might actually start moving further over. So we'll get them out and come back. So my tactical squad is disembarked. My rhino is actually going to try and act as a speed bump. So to do this, I'm going to have to take a difficult terrain check to get off the predator and a difficult terrain as I go through this area of the destroyed rhino from last turn. So the first one,
happy,
and the second one,
happy.
And my rhino moves well within its 14 to an inch away from James's unit.
That's actually quite annoying.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope so. So next, I'm going to advance my veterans forward. And actually, I'm going to get 6 inches forwards with my psyker to put him there. The rest of my vets are just going to go 7. And when I say 6 for the psyker, I mean 7.
Yeah, because he can move 7.
Because he can move 7. So that was his extensive movement anyway, so I couldn't do any better than that. But he does put me in hallucination range. What's that?
They're fearless.
So we'll just have to see what comes of them. He's not even in range of anything else.
Trying to move somewhere else?
That was his extent.
Oh,
so
right.
that was actually the librarian's extent. James is nicely allowing me to move somewhere else. But that was his extent anyway, so that's the most he could have done that turn.
That's upsetting.
Next, my Sikaran is going to take a test for going over the rhino.
Yeah.
Because it's dead. He's fine though.
Doesn't care.
And goes 8 inches forwards and sits on the board edge. Next, my Medusa is going to, and my Vindicator laser destroyer is going to. My Vindicator, my Rapier laser destroyer is going to move round the side of the building to face down the Spartan.
Suddenly,
oh, have you not got a flare shield?
No.
Even better, James hasn't got a flare shield.
50
I
points.
just find out.
It's like the cost of a tyrant.
That is true. That much is true. It's about that time to start shooting. So first up, we're going to go with the Vigilator into the autocannon squad.
I will evade.
Okay. I hit on a 2. It's mastercrafted, luckily. Oh! So it hits.
Rens out of 2.
It rends on your Tech Marine.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Oh no, you can't see the Tech Marine, can I?
So
just a random dude, don't
I think
care.
he's falling down the stairs, actually.
Yeah.
Cover save. Loves it.
Oh, of course he does. Next, my 2 Rapier laser destroyers are going to go into the Arcus.
Dun, dun, dun.
So into the Arcus with twin linked, 3 hits. The first one, pens. The second one, pens. The third one, strength 10, 14 pens. So,
See if it blows up.
3 6-ups because you've got cover.
Oh, yeah. Well done. Yeah, see if it blows up.
No.
It does not. Cool.
Next, my Sikaran is now freed up to fire at James's Spartan.
Evade.
Right, so you're evading.
Yeah, why not?
So the accelerator autocannon hits 7, 8 times. And that roll I need right now.
Yes.
With all them 6s. 2. So 2 pens because of the rending.
Yes.
So 2 cover saves, then evade. So cover 6s and then evade 5s.
No.
And does it exo shock? Yes, 1. For 3 hull points, which down on 1. Next, 2 las cannons. 1 hit. 1 pen.
Shroud. Yeah.
Ah, boo. Boo that man.
Ravens. Caca.
I'm going to fire the Medusa and it's going to drop.
Onto the Spartan.
So I was considering the autocannon squad, but I can't wipe out the autocannon squad with 1 shot.
It's
I
very
can wipe.
unlikely.
Yeah, it's very unlikely. I could do, but I'm not going to be able to realistically. So I'm going to try the Spartan because that just annihilates
the
100.
template hits all floors.
Yeah, well, I know I'll get the hit.
Yeah, it's still unlikely, yeah.
I need to breach. I need to do the rend of it.
Yeah.
Whereas I only need to do 1 hull point to remove 100% of that Spartan shooting.
Very true, very true.
So, centred on the Spartan. Nothing.
No boxes or anything, is there?
No. The Rapier heavy bolters are going to fire into your Rapier.
Cool. They can't react, I've done 2.
No, well, Rapiers can't react anyway because they're artillery.
Very true.
So,
That's what I've done 2.
So it's 24 shots.
You just pick one. Twin link.
With rerolls for twin linked, yeah. So 21 hits. Majority toughness is 4 for a rapier team. So 3s. So of that, there's 4, 8, 12, 14 wounds. And all on 3s. Oh,
3.
So there's either, there's 3 does the carry, either both crewmen and 1 wound on the carriage, or...
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah.
The carriage can stay, I can
So I'd just like to point out, James...
Yeah, they've definitely got
they've
points.
now nearly doubled their points.
Yeah, very true.
And they wounded a tyrant, so I'm counting that as 25.
Yeah, right.
So, I think that's the end of my shooting phase, to be honest, James.
Cool. Assault?
There's everything done. Yeah, assaults. Yeah. That was nice. And over to James's turn 4. So James's turn 4. Of course the tyrants come round.
Because if I blow up the tank, it will kill all the tyrants.
Is that the genuine...
That is the genuine fear. If I blow up the rhino, it will do more damage than it will...
than that 35 points.
He'll lose 2 inches of movement.
The sabre...
It's from 12 inches away.
Yeah, and I'm gonna... Oh, you're gonna be just over 12 inches away, are you?
Yeah. That's all the movementage, so we'll do some shooting.
Yes.
We're going to start with the... Spartan's going to try and kill you. Say, your Sakaran.
Okay, I'm going to... So, my problem is here, no matter when it comes, I'm not going to be able to evade everything.
No.
I'm going to do it now.
Because there's lots of cannons.
Well, because it forces you to at least do one other thing into that Sakaran.
Yeah.
So
the lance cannons.
Yeah.
3s with rerolls.
And are you doing the heavy bolter somewhere else?
I'm just not going to shoot it. You'll get a cover save from these ones. 2 hits.
Yeah.
The other ones. 2 hits.
So 2 hits. So the 2 which I get cover saves against
are the silver ones.
Yeah. So the silver ones do nothing, but the ones that I don't get cover saves against.
Well, these have sunder, don't they?
Yes.
Or ordnance or something. So they will pen. Oh, the other ones would glance actually because they're strength 10.
Yeah, so they glance.
Yeah, so these would have glanced on the original roll.
Yeah.
So you've got 2 glances and 2 pens. So you get covers against the 2 glances.
Cover against the 2 glance. 1 passed.
Yep, and the 2 pens. 5/5, weapon destroyed.
Okay, so the evade.
Yes.
From the glance.
Loves it.
And the 2 pens. Loves it.
Ooh.
No, I'm glad I evaded there.
That was worthwhile, eh?
Yeah. So what's next? James?
Yeah, I think we will.
Autocannons.
So the attack marine's not going to shoot, so they raise their ballistic skill. So the 2's re-rolling.
Oh, you need that re-rolling this time.
Oh, 5, 6.
So 6 misses from the 16, so 10 hits.
And the on 6s.
12 total hits.
And then strength 8.
5s.
5 to glance.
2 glances, 1 pen. 4 hull points, so what does a 1 pen do? Snap firing.
And 1 sabre to rule them all.
Yeah.
Autocannon. 3s with rerolls. With the rerolls.
1 hit.
Got that. Into the dice tray, please. Pens on the side.
It does pen on the side of 12.
It's dead.
Yeah, and it's just wrecked.
Yeah. Woo.
So that's the Sakaran gone.
Throw some crack missiles over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So 8 crack missiles?
7 crack missiles.
7 crack missiles. Into where?
Oh, 7 lots of 2, so 14. Into the heavy bolters.
Into heavy bolts, honestly. Are you now because you're annoyed that they're getting their points back?
Yeah, so we'll take out 2 of the bases. So hitting on 3s.
Oh man.
2s to kill.
Yeah. The dead
8.
James. The dead James.
Cover save? Oh no, not
It's a cover save?
Blew it up, yeah, sorry, my bad.
I mean, if I got a cover save from there.
Yeah. That is end of my turn.
Okay, so it's not as much damage caused that turn.
No,
but
not
critically, the heavy bolter rapiers went down.
I know, they're Game changing.
They need a leadership check.
Oh, yeah. They're not fearless anymore, right?
They're not, because it was Iron Warriors that made them fearless, James.
Oh, right.
Everyone else's ran away, just ours didn't. So, they have leadership 8. They're normally 7, but as Legion artillerists, there's more of them in the unit than there is pieces of artillery, so they get +1. They love it. So, at the start of my turn 4, I'm actually just going to call it there, James.
Okay. It is only a 5-turn game, and there's not really enough left.
I was half wanting to just make it to the 5 to get those full... Do you know, like, to give everyone watching a full game. But with only the Medusa, the Rhino that James just is choosing not to shoot at, and my tactical squad being the third choice left, as soon as James touches one of them, that my ability to contest all 3 zones is gone, and then James doesn't need to contest all 3 zones. So rather than draw it out, we'll just go into the outro. Right, so that is the
game. Yeah,
that is game. That is the decider, or at least
this means I can play. This means I can play Iron Warriors again, doesn't it?
Yeah, and it's important. It ties up 1-1, and we never play Iron Warriors again. Because if it goes 1 up and we stick by
the rule,
the rules that you made up after that you made up with no input from me, I will say, I will not be able to play my only real army again.
Well, for 2.0, I can do my own. My 1.0 Iron Warriors army was ahead of its time. Is what we're saying.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm just stuck in the past.
Yeah.
With a Heresy 1 army pretending to play Heresy 2.
That must be what it is.
So yeah, that is our 1.0 list with a few key changes, and it's also interesting to say how different. And I know we all knew this, right? We all knew this, but it was actually quite a good test. Medusas, I know it never really hit.
Yeah,
but when it did hit, it did not have the impact.
Yeah, it's not worth reacting to a Medusa. Like, it might double them out, but I get saves.
Yeah. Yeah, the breaching 6 up just sort of kills them off.
It's a shame.
Yeah. Autocannon Havoc squads, like I was saying this, what will have been off camera, because I didn't record it, so obviously it's off camera, they're so good now. The Havoc squad with autocannon is just shockingly good.
Oh, yeah.
Even compared to, I was like contrasting it in my head to how my current Lascannon squad does, and it's just as good. Or at least seemingly just as good.
It's maybe better because as soon as you go, there's 10 last cannons there, people go, they need to die. When you go, there's 10 auto cannons there, people go, I'd rather shoot.
It's the heavy bolter effect, right?
Yeah.
It's the heavy bolter effect.
I'd rather shoot something else.
Yeah. And it lets them get away with plugging away.
Yeah, like your heavy bolter rapiers easily got their points back, well worthwhile.
Are we about to drop a bombshell that Heresy 2 is the...
It's the dice edition.
Dice game.
If you have the more dice, because there's not enough AP2, you will kill things.
Yeah.
Volkite.
You reckon Volkite, do you?
Yeah. 2 Volkite heavy sport squads with Tech Marines.
Yeah.
You're just going to evaporate any Death Star unit or...
It's sad that you can't have Iron Havocs with Volkites.
Yeah, because that'd be amazing.
I suppose especially with precision shots and just like, I nail you with fucking 8 shots.
Yeah,
it would be horrible.
Volkite, cool.
Well, you heard it here first. Iron Havocs need Volkite, and dice games rely on more dice.
Yeah.
They're made better by more dice.
More dice and more rerolls. It's more good. Yeah.
All the hot takes on the Bearfoot Miniatures channel. So if you liked watching that game, if you liked seeing me get bent over, as I know some of you do like seeing that, I've had comments on some Necromunda videos, Max needs to get smashed.
Right.
So I think I'm interpreting that right.
Okay, yeah.
So if you do like seeing that, you want to let us know in the analytics to make more videos like this, click like, comment below, subscribe to the channel, and if you really liked it so incredibly much, especially this getting smashed game,
press the bell icon.
Press the... Yeah. There is a Patreon link below, as you heard before, and a link to the War Office, and I'm going to go home and scream into a pillow in a bit.
See ya.